When it comes to this list, people were still, first off, people were still posting on Duelist Grounds in 2018. Like, what the fuck? No, I don't. I know Iman Ganin. I wouldn't consider him, what's it called? Paul Leviton over the Bolito. Get the fuck out of here. No. This list just displays a stunning ignorance of everything that happened after Teledad format. Basically the last decade of the game. Hold on. Let's see. I'm just interested. No. First off, Iman Ganin, just no. It's kind of hard for me to judge Paul Leviton. Because he was, my understanding is that he was like one of the smartest minds on the original like Team Overdose, which Shane Scurry was on, and I think Del Bolito was on for a second too. Like that team was like fucking phenomenal. Iman Ganin was on there too. Where's Jesse Con? This honestly, chat, to be completely honest, this feels like a boomer list. Like, do you guys notice that this feels like there's basically no contemporary Yu-Gi-Oh player on here? Now, first off, like, this feels too boomer to me. Like, this basically just feels like this whole list was just made up until, like, the first year of 5Ds. Because, to have, like, no Jeff Jones, no Billy Brake, like, stop. Jeff Jones, see, the thing about GX was, Jeff Jones was always good, chat. But he pretty much just played, like, crazy rogue decks during G. He still kind of, like, periodically plays a lot of, like, crazy rogue decks, to be honest. But Jeff Jones, like, he definitely didn't peak in GX. He had a couple of, like, top 8s at Shonen Jumps, but, like, he really started popping off in, like, 5Ds. I think it's because he just started playing better decks. You know what I mean? That's like when he won his first Shonen Jump, I think, after Teledad. He won the very first Shonen Jump after Teledad, after that format. Jeff Jones is so overrated? Nah. Even if you don't think he's the greatest player, his deck, like, he's like top 2 or 3 deck builders like ever in this game. If you really go through Jeff Jones, like, hold on, we might even be able to do it on what's it called? Like, his list of decks is fucking, he probably is the best deck builder ever. Like, his list of decks is just fucking insane. Like, again, I remember, these are all like, hold on, let's see. Stratos. Okay, this was the event where Stratos was at 3. He played a hero stun deck. Well, kind of like stunny, by the way. This was the only Shonen Jump in TCG history, chat. Let me see if I can show you guys. The only Shonen Jump in TCG history where Stratos was at 3. Every single deck in the top 8 played 3 Stratos, by the way. Hero B. You guys. It was like a, it was kind of just like a control, it was, yeah, like a control deck. Wait, is this it? They don't have the strat, this is so, they don't have the Stratos on here. What the cat, 36 cards, by the way. They don't even have Stratos on here. Okay, add 3 Stratos to this deck, and I think he might have played 1 more hero to search. Triss decks are very crazy. Yeah, it's totally not all pendulums. Let's see, Zombies, Shonen Jump Anaheim. This doesn't include just regionals too. Yeah, okay, this was the first deck that he won. Skill Drain Dad. Bet you guys never thought you could play Dark Arm in a Skill Drain deck. 2 Beast King Barbaros. This deck was weird, chat. I'm not gonna lie, this deck was like fucking weird. Like, this deck was like kind of scuffed. Because if you just look at the deck, chat, you're like, what does this deck fucking do? Seriously. Like, if a new Yu-Gi-Oh player looked at this, you'd be like, what the fuck does this do? Is it a Skill Drain deck? Is it a Teledad deck? Like, it's kind of like both. Like, it plays Skill Drain and Beast King, but it also plays Krebons and Plague Spreader, plays Phantom Dragon. Like, this deck was so fucking weird. Even today, I don't know. He won a Shonen Jump with that. Then you had Quick Draw Dandy Warrior, which this was kind of like, he won a Shonen Jump with this, by the way, too. Who is it in the chat that's always like, do you want to play Edison format? This was the beginning of Plant Synchro, chat. If you guys don't know, like, this is the origins of Plant Synchro in the TCG. Largely can be derived from this. Actually, it's kind of a deck called Debris Heim. I think it might have been Hime, but I'm not sure I can even find anything on that deck because it never topped any Shonen Jumps. Let's see. We got Mermills. Oh, you guys don't remember this? Jeff Jones' second place Psychic deck? You guys don't remember Jeff Jones' Psychic deck? He almost won a fucking Shonen Jump playing Psychics. You guys don't, like, bro, go through, I mean, it doesn't matter what you think is a gimmick. Go through Jeff Jones' fucking catalog, chat. You'll find so much fucking insane shit. Ghost Trick Spirits won a regional with this? What? What? Won a regionals with fucking Ghost Trick Spirits? Like, what is this? It never topped? I mean, yeah, but that's like Jeff Jones' identity. I'm not saying that every deck Jeff Jones ever made was like the best thing ever. What I'm saying is, this is like how good of a fucking deck builder he is. Like, where he can just build fucking anything and like top with it. How can a great deck build be about when he barely won with any of them? Cotton and Hoban change deck building. Yeah, I mean, you can say that, but they largely I mean, Cotton, I would probably say to a lesser extent, because I can't really say Cotton stuck to the mode, because I think when it comes to just Thunder Dragons, and Cotton basically invented the mode. Every single iteration of evolution from Thunder Dragon basically was him. Like, alright, we're not going to play spells in this shit anymore. We're not going to play the fusion cards. We're just going to play fucking Second Sight. Like, he basically invented all of that evolution. So I'll give him that. But it wasn't like with one deck, and he didn't need to play Pegasus. Jeff Jones, I think, really, and this is one of the reasons he was like my favorite player. I think Jeff Jones at his heart is a rogue player, chat. If you really look at the decks he played, even when he won 2 Shonen, these weren't like objectively the best decks of the format. Like, but he just made his own fucking decks. Let's see what else we got. Like the second place that Psychic deck had no business almost winning a Shonen Jump. Or was it a YCS at that point? Yeah, that deck had no business almost winning a fucking YCS. This doesn't even have his big city deck, by the way, either. Yeah, I don't know if I can find that. Let me see if I can search. Who do you think is the biggest cheater to ever play this game? Says Demon Hunter 515. It's hard to definitively prove that, Demon Hunter, because so many players have been accused of cheating, and it's like really hard to definitively prove it. Because yeah, it's like who do you consider? Because some people would say, like, maybe I could say Adam Korn. Adam Korn has a huge list of accomplishments. I mean, he's what, number 2 on this list. But Adam Korn has been accused. Iman Ganin, same thing. Like, of this list of people who have been accused of cheating, who I'm like, yeah, they maybe probably did it. Iman Ganin and Adam Korn. Paul Leviton, clean. Lazaro, super clean. Dale, clean. Shane Scurry, largely clean. Shane Scurry got arrested at an event, but I think it may have been for stealing, not cheating. Dario Longo, clean. Chris Pervick, super clean. Anthony Alvarado, maybe. He's also not like, he's not like top player. He was like the worst player on Overdose. He won an event super early in like 2005, and then he had like 2 more tops, and he was like the worst player on Overdose, basically. He did, what's it called? I think he did top with the Glabby stat though. Yeah. Wait, where'd you find this? Yeah, this is the deck. This is what's it called? I think he made top 16. This may have been Shonen Jump Durham. Yeah, he made top 16 with this. Like, chat, look at this. Look at this shit. Like, Jeff Jones actually topped the fucking Shonen Jump with this deck. Like, his fucking, like, the level of deck building he had was just fucking unright. It doesn't matter if he always won. It's just the fact that, like, his creativity basically knew no bounds. Now, I'm not gonna say that this deck almost won, because I'm not gonna go that far. But it was like a hair within a top 8. Like, you know what I mean? This is a deck I played for a couple formats during GX. It was super fun. Cyber Dragon was a serious problem for this deck, though. Yeah, the biggest counter for your deck was like Cyber Dragon. That's why you played Gravity Vine and Hero City 2. He main deck pulling the rug, dude. It should be obvious. Why did he main deck pulling the rug, chat? You guys tell me. Yu-Gi-Oh! Zoomers, tell me in the chat. Why did Jeff Jones main deck pulling the rug? This could be a video right here. Because me just having to explain this Snatch still legal, by the way. Oh my goodness, the triple trap dust shoot.